Corey Trice could be getting cut soon, and at this point, nobody would be surprised. It's not about talent, it's about availability, and Trice just hasn't been able to stay on the field long enough to prove anything. He's dealt with one setback after another, and this latest hamstring injury might be the final straw. He already missed his entire rookie season with a torn ACL. Then last year, he missed 11 games. That's 2 seasons and only 6 games played. You can't build around that. You can't even rely on it. And the worst part is, he wasn't some lost cause. He showed enough to make you think he could have been a decent rotational piece or a solid depth guy if he stayed healthy. He's got good size, decent movement, plays physical. Nothing special, but someone who could have filled a role in that secondary. But now the cornerback room is crowded. Guys like James Pierre show up every week, contribute on special teams, and stay healthy. The Steelers added new pieces this offseason too, and it's not like they're desperate to keep a 7th-rounder with a long injury history. What really makes it worse is how Trice was handled last year. He was thrown into one-on-one reps against Jamar Chase in a late-season game. That's not development, that's a setup. A guy coming off an ACL injury who clearly wasn't 100%, being put out there against one of the best wide receivers in football with no help. He got beat, obviously, but those reps shouldn't define him. That's not his role. Nobody ever expected him to be a lockdown number 1 corner. If anything, he just needed time, limited reps, and a chance to develop slowly into a serviceable piece. Instead, it's been nonstop injuries. Now this latest one in camp just adds to the list. And time's running out. The Steelers have tough roster decisions to make, and Trice isn't doing himself any favors by constantly being on the injury report. It sucks because you want to root for guys like this. Late round pick, good attitude, flashed a little bit here and there. But the reality is you can't hold a roster spot hostage for a guy who's always unavailable. Not when you're trying to compete in a tough AFC. There's a version of this where Trice stays healthy, finds a role, and becomes a low-key asset. But we're not living in that version. We're living in the one where he's hurt again, falling further down the depth chart, and probably on his way out.